Okay, I have Daisy's body finished. Now let's work on her head, her pretty little face. She's a real deep, dark, her points are just a real deep, almost black, but then she's got some brown in them. So I'm using ivory black and then also some burnt umber to kind of get that color. And this is some of my burnt umber plus a little bit of white. Just do that in her ears. And there's a little bit, she even goes almost into the pink, deep in her ears. So let's just do a little bit of the pink. This is my pink left over from my bougainvillea, which is permanent rose plus white. Just put a little pink into her ears. May need to make that a little bit lighter. I'll come back over it with the burnt sienna to just tone that down just a little bit. I also use that same color for her collar. Just a real pretty pink. There we go. Just get a hint of pink in her ears. And she's got this dark a little bit smaller brush here. Now this is my same whites that I used for her body. And again, I start out with not just pure white. This is white plus a little bit of mud, plus a little bit of ultramarine blue and a little bit of cadmium orange. And as we come over her muzzle, then this side of her face is in shadow. And there's more mud in this mixture. Again, I want to get my shadows established, then I'll come back in and add the light. Now her lower chin has a little bit of pink in it also. And around her muzzle. We're not going to put much in there, but just a little bit. A little bit bigger brush now. Her forehead is lighter. The top of her nose. The side of her face. Again, this gets lighter as she comes down there. Switching back and forth on brushes here. Now around her eye, she's got her forehead, she's got sort of almost a brindle, and that's where that burnt sienna plus white comes in. And around her eye, I'm going to go ahead and put in the dark of her eye. And then a little bit of the white of her eye showing because she's turning to look at the butterfly. So if I can get this. She's almost got a little bit of pink in that, but I don't want it to get too pink. dark of her eye in here. Now the light's coming in from the upper right, so the catch light on her eye will be at about 1 o'clock. So this is, get that in there. Here. Here. Now when you put the catch light in their eyes, you want them, both eyes, to be at the same place. I've got it too big, but I can come back and make that smaller. And then her iris is a dark brown. And so we want to do I got it too big on her left eye, on the left eye here, so come back in with my color for my pupil, the dark. And then in the middle of that iris, directly across from the catch light, it's going to be a little bit lighter. It's almost too... Boy, I got the right side really good. Let's see if I can come back and fix that left side. Usually that's what happens. You get one eye really good, and then the other one you have to fight to get it the way you want it. Sometimes you get lucky and get them both the first time. Well, almost. Almost. If I can get my brush to hit the canvas where I want it to. It's a little bit light there, so I have to come back with my dark on this side. I think that's pretty good. I need a little bit of rim of dark just on this other side. Okay, now come back and just a little bit browner around here. Has a little highlight on her eyebrow right here. Right here. Kind of. Now let's do her nose. It's lighter on top, where the sun's hitting it. And then she's got a little bit of black here on her, underneath her nose, around her mouth. And then a little bit right here. Getting her blocked in. This will take quite a bit more work to get it to look exactly like her, but this is the start, and this shows you how I paint the eyes. It just takes some going back and forth. And so there's Daisy. She's blocked in, and like I say, I've got quite a bit more work to do to get her just where I want her to be. Her little chin is got some pink in it. Just a little, this is a little brush stroke of my ultramarine blue plus white, just to bring her chin out from the collar and the underneath. I really appreciate you watching my YouTube video, and please subscribe to my channel. Also visit my blog. The link is in the description below. It's also, the address is on the final frame of my video. So you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I really appreciate you. Please feel free to ask questions in the comments section. And thanks a bunch.